Today I'm going to be shooting for 1 minute, 1 hour and 1 day to find out what's the best goal I can score in each time period.
Oh yeah! Right, so first up is the 1 minute goal, and I'm hoping I can get maybe like 7 or 8 shots within that time frame, and as long as I get one in the back of the net, I have something to show for it. So without further ado, let's get into it. I think I'm going to be knackered after this.
What?
1 minute. Here we go. First ball set up. Come on. Can I get a goal? Oh no, it wasn't bad either. Come on. Here we go. Oh, it's a goal. It is a goal. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Oh, it's a good save. Hey, I'm just happy I've already got a goal. That is absolutely fine. Oh no! Come on. Maybe one more shot. Ah! Is that a minute? I'm knackered. I've got 7 seconds. Last one. Ah! Ah! Woo!
With only having 1 minute to score, I wasn't expecting much, so the fact that I even scored 1 goal, to me, was an absolute win.
Okay, next up is the 1 hour goal. I'm gonna be here for the next 60 minutes, and I've got plenty of time to score a banger for you guys. If I get one out the way that's a half decent goal, I can then really try and do something special. An hour's plenty of time. 1 hour, here we go. Look at this, I'm chill, I've got time. I've got plenty of time. Oh, right, okay, but it's fine. Plenty of time, I'm in no rush at all.
Before I even started to shoot, I realised that the majority of my balls were quite deflated. Add in the fact that my pump was out of battery and I'd gotten off to the worst start possible. 3 usable balls for an entire hour of shooting.
So the genius that I am, forgot to pump the balls before coming, so instead of having 10 balls like usual, I'm down to 3, and even them, they're not fully pumped. So not an ideal position to be in, but it's fine. I'll still score some bangers, like this one right here. We get later.
Not even 5 minutes in and I'd already lost one of my good balls. And 2 minutes later, I'd lost another one. Down to 1 usable ball with 50 minutes remaining, and at this stage, I was more at risk of hitting a koala in a tree than I was of scoring an amazing goal. Nevertheless, after 10 minutes, I finally found my feet and scored my first goal.
Right, first goal is underway. And that's not a bad one, I'm a weak foot volley. Take that.
But even that form didn't last long, as minutes later I hit my 3rd and final ball over the fence, meaning I would lose valuable time getting them back.
Right, so that was a gigantic waste of time. Had to go get my balls that went over the fence, and then I got frustrated, so I went and pumped up the balls. So I wasted about 10 minutes. We've got 40 minutes left, but I've already scored a couple bangers, so I'm really not worried. Plenty of time to do something special.
With the knowledge that I still had plenty of time on my hands, my general plan was to try and score a half-decent goal that would free me up to then try and score something really special.
Right, okay.
Although, based off my early shots, it wasn't going to be that simple.
That's not right. You're close.
Bruh.
As time passed, I continued trying to score some amazing goals.
Oh, stop hitting it away from me.
And even though I was still hitting some very bad shots along the way, I had finally started to sprinkle in a couple of beautiful goals.
Oh my days. Oh, that's the best one yet. That is a beautiful goal. Ooh. Oh, yes. Don't talk to me. Come on. That one's not bad at all. And I tell you what, it's come with 32 minutes left on the clock. That was not bad.
The second half an hour started the same way that I ended the first, smashing a beautiful goal in off the post, and I was finally starting to feel good. Up until this stage, I hadn't really had many close calls when it comes to nearly scoring a bang, but soon enough, that would change, and in a big way.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Well, that would have been the best of the video. Are you kidding me? Oh. Thought it was the moment for a second there.
With only 15 minutes left, I was in need of a scream, and I decided to channel my inner Theo Baker and hope that it would help me score my own YouTube classic.
In homage to some of my favourite YouTubers, people like the Smacky Wacky Doodah, Theo Baker, this is for you. Oh yes! That's what I'm talking about, baby!
That goal had kicked me into another gear, and with the remaining time I had, I was determined to score a screamer. So for whatever reason, after not causing me too many issues up until this stage, the woodwork had decided to show up, and it would haunt me in the cruelest of ways.
I mean, you're kidding me. However good my best goal from this hour was, it is not as good as those two shots that have hit the crossbar. My God! Oh my God, are you kidding me? 2 in a row, are you serious? What am I meant to do? What? How? Oh my God! I hit the post again, are you kidding me? How? Oh my God!
And so, after those devastating misses, I admittedly whimpered over the line, and my final shot pretty much summed up my current state of mind.
Yeah, that just about sums things up.
With 1 hour shooting done, it was now time to go through and choose which goal was my best. And I've settled on one that was probably my most unique. So throughout the hour, I was continually trying to chip my goalkeeper set, for no other reason than to embarrass him and, well, have a laugh. And even if I successfully did it, I wasn't thinking that was going to be my best goal. But after countless of attempts of not coming close, it was after 45 minutes that I did this.
Oh my God! I pray that's in frame. I hope one of you cameras got it. Oh my God. I really hope I wasn't out of frame there. Okay, so I've done the 1 minute goal. I've done the 1 hour goal. It's now time for the 1 day goal. I have all the time in the world today to score an absolute banger. All the time until one of the cameras die or I die in the extreme heat, because it is currently 33 degrees here. It is hot. At about 10 degrees on the synthetic, but it's okay. We're gonna push through it. We're gonna score an absolute worldie. Let's just get into it. Come on, here we go.
And so I was underway. But in typical Australian fashion, I'd been dealt one of the hottest days of the summer. So my plan was simple. Score an amazing goal quickly so I could go home sooner. But that was not how it panned out.
Oh. There's an odd bit of pressure. Because I've got an
So to start with, I'd pretty much settled on the volley technique as my shooting style of choice, with admittedly a pretty mixed success rate to begin with. However, my shot after 15 minutes is one that still lives in my head rent-free.
Imagine that.
I have never hit a ball better than this.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't even know what to say. That was ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. I've never struck a ball better in my life. Oh my God.
Somehow, after that heartbreaking miss, I had to pick myself up and try and score another banger, with the knowledge that if that had gone in, I'd already be in my car, heading home with a nice cold drink. But no, I had to stay in the heat and keep going. And after the first hour had passed, there was still no goal worthy of ending the video. However, that's not to say I didn't come close. Extremely close.
I have nothing to say, bro. I've got nothing left.
So after the first hour and a bit, I'd had both a right foot volley from 30 yards and a weak foot ping smash into the top corner crossbar. This was really not going to plan. And with the weather only getting hotter, I needed to end this soon.
Let me introduce you to a good friend of mine.
With only around 10 minutes left before I finish up, I really wanted to end this video on a high. And typically, that was when I hit the worst shot of the entire day.
Oh my God, that's the most embarrassing thing that happened to me in my life. Ignore that. Oh my God. I promise I'm not that bad at football. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
And so I continued on shooting through the last few shots of the day, and it was only fitting that this was my final shot.
Oh, nah, you know what? Honestly, I've had to deal with that all day, quite frankly. Oh, I'm ending it there. It's home time. Whew.
And with the crossbar coming back to haunt me one final time, that marked the end of the day for me, and it was now time to reveal my best goal. Now you might have noticed that despite shooting for a long time and having nothing really go my way, I wasn't really too stressed about needing to score an amazing goal. The reason for this is it actually only took 25 minutes for me to score what ended up being my best goal. So sit back and enjoy.
I'm living good, I go back to back, I go